I neglected Ainsel River, and I don't think there's a specific thing I need to do here. Though I don't, nothing that I recall from any quest lines, so I could just leave it for that great go do all the caves at the end to make sure I've got everything, but not worry about it beforehand. But it does occupy enough of a similar space to Ranni's quest line that I just want to get it out of the way before I go back to simping for Ranni again. I think I've finally accepted that you can't poison these guys. Or if you can, you can't poison them in enough arrows to make it worth it, because they'll just die from upfront damage before the poison takes effect. One of the two. But considering how often they have rot powers, it probably makes sense that they are immune to poison. I don't know if these guys actually drop on you if you run through, but I'm guessing they do. I should probably test that at some point so I know for sure one way or another. Because if you don't need to kill them, there's not really any point in doing it. Now there's a guy off to the side here in a little nook. There we go. He can be a pain if you don't take him out on the way through. Oh, that phantom behind me had me convinced I was about to get attacked. Did I turn off the lamp? I guess I must have. Oh! Dead end. And dead ant. I think this one figured out where I was hiding. Oh, wow, that was a lot of damage. Yep, we're using one. It was going to happen. And early, too. I was getting more attention than I thought I was. Oh, also they're dropping from the ceiling, which I keep forgetting to check for. Oh. That could have gone a lot worse. I expected it to go a lot worse, actually. Alright, well now I'm back up to acceptable levels of flasks. I think those are bullet-headed guys, or armored-headed guys, who are a pain in the butt. So I might leave them alone for a moment and deal with them later, depending on if this is where I think it is. Okay, that wasn't where I thought it was. I'm not sure what's on the other side. Oh, it probably leads to that spot. No, that's too early for that. I was going to say the spot that oversees the Lake of Rot, but it would be a little early for that. Wouldn't have the majesty of presentation. I think that happens after you get through to the next section. Well, maybe it is. I sort of remember her being there. Well, they definitely figured out where I am. Oh, okay. I know. Oh, right. I remember this. There are two items you can only get by going that way. That's one of them, and I think the other one should be right under me. I don't think there is anything else. Now, there were enough of these guys that it could create a problem for me. Oh, what the? I did not think I pressed that button, but apparently I did. Uh-oh. It would be weird if I couldn't get back up this way. Alright, I can get up from either side. That's good. Wow, I really didn't mean to use that flask. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing entirely. That's the problem. I'm allowed to summon my mimic for this, which I think is kind of funny. Oh, I run so slow now. This gigantic sword is not friendly to my light build. Those are not useful in any way that I've ever managed to figure out. In theory, they could be used to distract enemies, but in practice, they don't seem to do any kind of useful... I don't know, it doesn't seem to work that way. Every now and then I can get one of the enemies to look in the direction of the sound, but they never actually move, or... I probably didn't need to do that, all things considered. Oh, why is that? That would be, did I put that over roadside catacombs? I did. Road's End catacombs, rather. Either way, now the little marker's gone. Yeah, I think the smart thing to do here is get these guys when they're all clustered together. Oh! It's that thing I can find in any glowing eye skull outside. Well, that was kind of resource intensive. But it did get rid of them. Now the plan is just to run. I probably should have had my shield in the left hand before I started sprinting. I went the wrong way. I 100% thought I was coming out somewhere else because I forgot there were two places that the path splits. And I'm not sure to what extent that's going to mess me up when I come out the other side. That the fallen, whatever it is, falling star thing is going to know I'm there ahead of time. I wish I'd remembered I was supposed to go this way. Because you get a lead on it. You get to run up before it notices you, and you get less time where it's blasting you with your gravity magic and whatnot. I may have dropped aggro, in which case I'll get my little freebie time. In fact, a little more than one would usually get. It's amazing how I can still get you behind that pillar. I don't think there's anything in here that I wouldn't have already picked up. Or at all, possibly. I mean, I'm going to be running that way anyway, but I'll pick it up while I'm here. Is that an item, or is that just a message? Continuing our tradition of merchants appearing in places where they're virtually impossible to get a customer.
Well, how long has it been?
Oh, I would imagine a long time. I forgot to put those legs away. I'll have to do that in a moment. Ooh, I'm going to need to do it with that too. Apparently I didn't have that before either. Focus is also troubled by wearing this mask. I wonder what that means. I don't need the watchdog staff. Do you have anything good? Not really. I mean, once you have all of this stuff, you don't need it a second time. Now there are some items around here, so I might as well do a quick little jaunt around and pick them up. I don't think there are any more rune arcs, but there are golden runes and that sort of thing. I don't really care about the ghost glovewort stuff. I don't need to upgrade. Oh, you can't get up there from this side. I have to go back around, which is fine. Although I think I actually rested of that silly thing before I ended up killing all those guys off. Or after. Well, I'm going to find out in a second. It's easy enough to run through them. I think they must still be gone, or I'd be seeing a ton of them. Oh, hey. Stuff. Wait, I'm going too far. I only need to go over here. More stuff. In all honesty, I think the items around here are really just ghost glovewort and a few smithing stones. So more stuff I don't really need to bother with. Yeah, that turned out to be an accurate guess. I suppose I do get the... oh, it's just one golden centipede. Very rare item. Cannot remember what it is used for crafting. Or if it's even something I use. I don't think that would kill me, but better safe than sorry. Now to store that stuff so I don't accidentally sell it. Bird legs and lack of focus head. I mean, if it's right next to me, I'll pick it up. Oh, it's the Ghost Glovewort 1. Maybe it technically wasn't worth picking up anymore. I don't have any more of these guys that are only level 1. Yeah, it was overkill, but it did save me some trouble. Oh, now I have something to sell. This, I believe, is going to take me to the Lake of Rot, but not until I've had to fight these guys. So I'm still curious as to whether I was ever right that Formic Rock had anything to do with ants. Now I'm starting to wonder if I just based that on the fact that almost all of their locations are somewhere near ants, but aren't actually necessarily right where the ants themselves are. Well, no, there we go. I mean, at least that one's right where ants actually are. I just want to double check. Okay. Helps me orient myself. I have a terrible sense of direction, so I often need to double check that I am going the right way. I don't think I'll need to worry about the crazy wolf guy invading me. I don't think that happens until after I've taken the necessary steps as part of Ranni's quest line. Wait. Then where did that other path lead to then? I thought the left path led to the boss. Where does it go? Oh, to dead end. Okay. I think this is the Dragon King guy, so I won't need those. This might have turned out to be slightly overkill. Which I guess sort of comes with the territory when you're in the earlier areas of the game because of the area scaling. I think this is a pretty big item on a first playthrough. Yeah, it's a pretty important one on a first playthrough. So from here, do you have to find the little thingy to get back up? Is there a... there it is. There, now I feel like I got that part taken care of. And I definitely don't think anything in there had anything to do with Ranni. I also don't think I needed to change any of my equipment for fighting that guy. I think... yeah, it's going to take... it's a teleport from the Renna's Rise that's going to take me where I need to go.